What's up, y'all? This is Growing Up Hip Hop, episode 1 review. If y'all want to see the actual show, go to MrWorldPremiere.tv and the show is on there. You can watch it. Just be sure that your, device or computer, whatever, got antivirus because you can catch a virus on there. It doesn't always happen, but it happens sometimes, and people go in there all the time, and they know that could happen, so they prepared. So let's get into it. My hair look a mess, y'all. For those that watched my other reviews the other day, I told y'all when I get down here to Atlanta, my hair ain't gonna be acting right. The humidity just don't work with me being natural. So let's get into it. They got Angela Simmons on here, Romeo Miller, TJ, what is it? Mazel, who is Jam Master Jay's son, and Christinia, I believe that's how you say it. Christina? No, it's not Christina. It's Christinia, I think. DeBarge. Obviously, she's from the DeBarge family. Her father's James DeBarge. And Egypt, who is Tretch's and Pepper's from Salt and Pepper daughter, and Boogie Dash, who is Dame Dash's son. So I like this show. It's a positive show, whatever, and we kind of need that. So mostly for the first half an hour, it's just Angela Simmons and Lil Romeo. I shouldn't call him Lil Romeo. Romeo, because this was her idea, and she came to Rome since they so very close. And they started this show and put it together. So Angela is getting ready. She's trying to set up this fashion show, I believe, for her line Foofy. And she's, busy running around New York. Goes home to rest or whatever. Then she, her assistant calls down to the front desk to ask for another phone charger, and they tell her that she got a package. She gets her package, and it's a damn dirty ass teddy bear, and I'm like, who in the hell sends a dirty teddy bear? And then with that dirty teddy bear comes this note saying, I'm only in town for one night and I just flew in. We need to hook up. And she's like, oh my gosh, like that is really creepy. So basically, Angela has a stalker. Romeo he meets up with his father. Basically, he's going to become the president of No Limit Records. And, he's telling his dad he got a lot on his plate. His dad like, look, you just going to have to take it. Okay, I used to have 30 things to do at once. It just is what it is. So, he's going to New York to go support Angela, who is supposedly his very good friend that he seems to be head over heels for. And he takes his girlfriend. Now, he's out there. He's out walking around with his girlfriend. They talking. And, he's all into her. And she a little snow bunny. So they take a picture, right? And then put it on Instagram. Or the internet, whatever it was. And then they start reading the comments talking about, oh, he's selling out and he shouldn't be with her because she white. And he's like, man, I thought it was 2015. It's crazy that we got to go through this. And he start crying. Now, I just watched the Breakfast Club interview with him and Angela. He said, look, it looked like I'm going to cry, right? But I ain't crying, okay? It was cold. And we like, yeah, right. He's like, I've only cried 3 times in my life. Ain't nothing wrong with crying. I just don't do it. So, whatever. We're going to give you this one. We better not see your ass crying again then. Because as soon as I saw him crying, I was like, okay. He's a little sensitive, huh? You just going to cry over some comments? You got to be used to that shit. I get mean comments on YouTube, okay? And I don't go and cry about about that shit, I just be like, fuck them, and delete it. So, I mean, you just, especially you been in this industry for a long time, people just gonna say fucked up shit just to be saying it. Most of these people out here are just trolls. They will never say that shit to your face. Okay? They just don't have anything better to do. So, anyways, next day he goes and meet up with Angela while she's working in the office trying to get everything together for the fashion show. And he's like, she asked him, well, did you bring your girlfriend? He was like, oh, yeah, I brought her. She was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And he was like, I want her to meet you. I want her to, get your approval. And I'm like, didn't they date? Did they date? Because she said, she already had a conversation with one of her employees. And I believe she said that he must have feelings for her or something, because he'll fly all the way out to LA just to come see her show in New York, where she said he got other shit to do. But I'm like, I don't know about that. Then he goes in to say that he wants her, his girlfriend, to be like Angela. And them along with me, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you say that? She was like, why would you want her to be like me? He was like, well, what's wrong with that? When she finds out that you got these feelings for your friend, you in trouble. Once she find out that you want her to be like this, the girl that you got feelings for, your relationship is over. Are you out of your damn mind? You don't do that. You don't say, I'm going to be with this person, but I want them to be like this. No. You asking for trouble. I don't know what the hell was. Romeo, you's a good kid. Not kid, because you're a grown man. Hell, you about a year older than me. You's a good dude, okay? But that was some stupid shit you just said. So anyway, she kicks him out. They talk about how they're going to go to TJ's birthday party later on and Boogie's gallery opening. So they all basically gonna hang out. I believe Christina, I want to call her Christina, but it's not her name. Christinia is in LA, and she's in the studio singing or whatever, her song. She said she came out in 2009. She was all like poppy, kind of kiddie-ish, and now she's more edgy. But, I mean, the song, it wasn't that edgy. So her Uncle L walks in on her and surprises her, and then she starts talking about how her dad is incarcerated, and, she really wants to go see him. But L is like, yeah, I don't do that. And she was like, why? He was like, I wouldn't want nobody to come see me in jail. Okay, I wouldn't want my daughter to see me. I wouldn't want you to see me in jail. I know he doesn't want that. He might not say that to you, but he doesn't want you to see him in jail. So don't do it. So now she's torn because she wants to see her dad, but not her Uncle L. Then go ahead and convinced her that she shouldn't go. So, also she's supposed to perform at Angela's fashion show in New York. So, later on, she's with her mom and her aunt, and they're going through they're talking about her father and how she hasn't talked to him since she was 22, and, he told her at 12 that he was basically battling with addiction, and he's never really been there because he's been in and out of jail. And she wants to go see him. She wants to talk to him. He told her the last time she talked to him that, don't be a stranger. Go ahead and contact him. And I'm like, I haven't talked to anybody in jail before. Not really. But, I thought they're supposed to contact you, not the other way around. How do you call somebody in jail? I thought they was using payphones. I mean, hell, I don't know. That's what I thought, though. But she, she feels bad or whatever. Her mom tells her, look, if anything happens to your dad, know that it's not your fault. And her aunt goes and show her a picture, some pictures that she found in the garage or whatever of her dad and of her and her dad and her as a kid or whatever. And I'm just like, I didn't know much about this girl, but just watching that episode last night, I just felt so bad for her. That's got to be a tough situation to want to contact your parent that's incarcerated and that has an addiction problem, but now you have people that's close to the both of y'all telling you you shouldn't do that. So I feel bad for her. So she's packing, talking to her roommate, getting ready to go to Angela's fashion show that she has to perform at. And then Uncle L, he goes ahead and texts her and say, I got some new information on your daddy. And then she calls him and he doesn't answer. So now she's freaking out. We just like, I hope nothing's happened to him. I feel so bad for this girl. I really hope that she wins. She's talking about how she's got to perform and at Angela's show. And she's like, Angela's cool, but she's privileged. She didn't grow up like me. And it was like, I had to sit there and I was like, well, wait a minute, your family is famous. But then I thought about it and I'm like, I guess because of the addiction that her family had to deal with, and hell, most of them going in and out of jail, I guess they really don't have any much money for her. So, shit. I just feel bad for this girl. So, we gonna see her trying to figure out what's going on with her dad. She tries to reach Angela, but Angela isn't answering. She's in the club or whatever. So, I'm rooting for this girl. So, anyways, back in New York, it's Angela, Romeo, Pepper's daughter, Egypt, and they all at Boogie's gallery show or whatever. And Angela's sitting there talking to Dame Dash about how stressful her life is being right now, how she's got all these things on her plate. And this nigga Dame Dash gonna start laughing like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, you got all these things to do. You're so stressed out. Your stress is cute. But that ain't real stress, honey. Stress is having somebody put a gun in your mouth. That's stress, okay? Stress is worrying about when you gonna eat. That's stress. Stress is worrying about, people calling you, telling you if you don't show up, they gonna kill you. That's stress. And I'm like, this nigga Dame, he takes shit so far. Yes, those are very stressful situations, but those are not the only stressful situations. You cannot discredit somebody's stress just because they ain't in no street shit and they ain't going, they ain't going down the same path that you went. Like, come on now. You should be happy that your kids are privileged and they don't have to deal with shit like that. You should be happy that they not stressed with shit like that. So, he just talks so damn much. And like Boogie said, nobody's ever won a conversation. Nobody's ever won an argument with him because he just talks so damn much. But Boogie, is his son, so he's like, I agree with him. Angela, she's healthy, she's beautiful, whatever. So she really ain't got nothing to be stressed out about. Though I think Dame had a point. You cannot discredit somebody's stress. You can say it in a different way, especially if you're trying to reach somebody. You ain't always got to come for their jugular, okay? But what you can say is just be happy, appreciate how blessed you are, the opportunities you have, because everybody doesn't have these opportunities. Okay? Some people might end up having to wake up every day to gunshots and shit like that. Tell her that. But don't be sitting there talking about how she shouldn't be stressed out or she's not stressed. Okay, so he comes off as an ass. Pepper is standing there like laughing nervously like like yeah. Okay, yeah, she don't know nothing about that. We can't run the streets. And then so Egypt daughter, her daughter, is like, yeah, my mama thinks she's the street one. She need to chill out too. Later on, Angela ends up walking out because she's pissed off about it. She ends up going to talk to her daddy, Mr. Reverend Run. And, he's telling her, basically, it ain't shit to worry about. She tells him that she got this weird, dirty ass teddy bear. And he was like, a dirty teddy bear. And then she tells him about the note, and he was like, okay. So if somebody sent this to your address, that means they know where you going. You need to be careful with this. You need security on you, because people, stalk people all the time. You cannot take this as a joke. And if you ain't got security at your fashion show, then you can basically cancel it. And he's right. She does need security. If you got people stalking you like that, I know some people, celebrities, want their freedom, and some people out here don't walk with security. But some of y'all need it. If you got stalkers or whatever, you definitely need your security. So she goes to the TJ's birthday party. Basically, all of them is there. Pepper and Egypt try to walk in, and Pepper is sitting there telling her daughter, yeah, just don't forget to tell them that you 21, okay? Remember the year, okay? And I'm like, this is such bad advice right here. So they walk in, and security checks the IDs, right? And so when it comes to Egypt, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot my ID. He was like, okay, well, you can't come in. And then Pepper tries to act like she got Egypt ID. He was like, no, that's yours. And she was like, oh, okay, well, bye, Felicia. And she was like, I'm just playing, you just jump in the car service. And I'm like, okay, isn't that her friends or peers party that you going into, but you just gonna do her like that? So anyways, they in there, they partying, and next thing you know, you hear somebody keep calling Angela. And then she turns around, and she's like, oh my gosh, it's the stalker. And then she runs, she's like, security, and she runs out, jumps in the car or whatever, and leaves. And I'm like, damn, so she know what the stalker look like. Come to find out, watching the interview, she got more than one stalker. So yeah, Angela, you definitely need to keep your security on you at all times. I'm sorry, you ain't one of these regular people out here, these regular Joes out here. You need your security. These people are not playing. So that's it for this episode. Next episode, they gonna find out that James is no longer in jail. He done relapsed, and they gonna go look for him on the street. So that's it, y'all. I like this show, like I said. It's positive. I really don't want to see them have drama with each other. I noticed that Christina or Christinia got this like crush on Romeo. Plus Romeo got his girlfriend, but he's into Angela. It's like, I don't want to see all that go down, okay? Just keep it platonic. So that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.